Hey guys, this is MTM91898 here, and today, I know I've said I've done these before. I did one in NHL 12 that I didn't finish. I did one in NHL 13 that I didn't finish, or at the beginning of NHL 13, which I didn't finish. But I do want to start another GM mode. I've been getting back into it a little bit, and I want to do one. I mean, I'm loving manager mode on FIFA, and I know I haven't uploaded a video in that in a while. I haven't have anything recorded. I'm gonna try and record something today, and if I can get it out, I can get it out. I'm gonna try and get an episode of both of these out today. So yeah, we're gonna go into a GM mode here. This stuff really doesn't mean much because I'm not gonna play the games. GM firing off, CPU trades on, waivers on, trade notifications, yeah. We're gonna sit on 5 years, so it's not gonna be a long one. And the assistant coach won't edit the lines. And yeah. So, the team we're going to choose for this is a team who haven't won the Stanley Cup, and that are, they have a good team. They have a very solid team. Now, what team am I going to pick? I'm going to flip through them here. I know who I'm picking, but you know. And that team is the Buffalo Sabres. So, the Buffalo Sabres seem like a relatively good team to pick. They haven't won a Stanley Cup. I know they've made it, and they've been close several times. And I kind of want to take a team who could probably make a run at the Stanley. I mean, they have a really good goaltender in Ryan Miller. I think they have he's the best in the game. And they have a lot of Tyler Myers. And I think it'd be a good idea to take a team like the Buffalo Sabres and try and win them a Stanley. We could call it Buff. For the Sabres, and it's loading via GM. So I'm gonna turn off injuries. One thing I will do right here at the beginning because I hate injuries. Like they're so random and frequent. Injuries off. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to take a look at our lines. So we got Lano, Pominville, and Vanek, Ennis, Hodgson, Stafford, Derby, Hecht, Ott, Ellis, McCormick, Kayeda, Regier, Myers, Ehrhoff, Leopold, Sekera, and Weber. And we got Ryan Miller in net. And honestly, it's not that solid. I mean, it's a decent team. I mean, it's got Ryan Miller, so a team with Ryan Miller isn't bad. And we'll check our... No, not that. Check the minors. What? I'm clicking the wrong button. Oh, so it's that button. Well, I haven't played GM mode in a while. So we still have Adam, who I think he's not that old, is he? He's 22. He's already 76. And then we have Porter, who's 26. And I guess we have some decent player. Paul Jahura. He's still on the Lightning jersey. Someone needs to update that picture. So honestly, it's not an amazing team, but it's not awful. So let's just look at our trade value for these players. Like, I just want to see. We do have Grigorenko. I forgot about that. We have Grigorenko. The Sabres drafted Grigorenko. So Ryan Miller is 32 years old. He's a 92 overall elite goalie. He's really good. But the problem with Ryan Miller is he's really old. Well, he's not really old, but it's in a 5-year GM mode, you don't want your players getting older than like 34 years old that are on your team. So I'm just gonna look at some of these players that we have. So Foligno is a 3.5-star power forward. He's a third, second line maybe. He's got a really good physical category. So he's not bad, but he's definitely tradable. Armia is definitely 1958 overall. I mean, he's not a bad player. And let's take a look at our salary. Vanek is making way too much. For us, 84 overall. I think we might have to try and dump Vanek. Tyler Myers is signed for 7 years. That's good. Pominville. Yeah, Pominville fits perfectly as like a first line or second line right wing. Let's see, Lano's getting paid way too much also. So you've got Leno here who's getting paid 4.5 for 5 years, which is way too much. Vanek is getting paid way too much. So we're gonna have to sort our team out. So something that is really good about, besides the goalie obviously, is that Buffalo has a very decent defensive team. Their team is very defensive, but the problem is they can't really score goals. I mean, look at the defense. I mean, it's 84, 87, 83s, 82, and 76. I mean, it isn't a bad team, there's no doubt. It's a very good team. Defensively, but offensively, it's really bad. So the first thing we're going to try and do here is, I mean, we might have to dump Vanek. I mean, $7 million for an 84? I mean, first of all, it'd be hard to find a team who could take him. I'm just looking at some players like Dougie Hamilton, be good defender of the future. But we really don't need defenders of the future, do we? I mean, our defensive core is relatively young, maybe? I mean, Myers is definitely our star defenseman, our star player. He's our top 2 defenseman. Sekera is good because he's 26. He's still growing at 26. He's an 82 overall. I could see him getting like an 84. Then you've got, what else? We got Leopold, Ehrhoff, and you got a bunch of, you know, okay, I guess. Pominville, Stafford. You've got Gerby, Ennis, Ott. Ennis is going to be a good player. Right now he's a third-line scorer. But I could stick him on the second line, because the reason he's so bad is his defense is physical and defense is not good. But, I mean, his shooting and puck skills and skating are not bad at all. I mean, they're pretty dang good. So, I think what we're going to have to do here is, like, set up, like, a line, like, what we know we want to keep. So, McCormick, I mean, I'll bring up some, where I can sign some better players than Ellis, Cayeta, and freaking McCormick. Gerb, Hecht, Ott. So, Ott. You know, Steve Ott would be a perfect third-line guy. He's only got 63 discipline, though, and I don't like that. I mean, really, we need a first-line center. We don't have a first-line center, and I'd rather get rid of Vanek. So we might have to give up a defenseman or two, because I know we can sign Cam Barker. So we might have to give up a defenseman or two and some prospects, because I want to be a now team, and I want to, you know, play well with Buffalo. So the first thing I want to look at is a first-line center, because Leno will not do, for sure. I'm not going to freaking take Leno. I mean, 4.5, 5 years. Jeez. Backlund's not very good. It'll be hard to find one that's like in our price range. 11 years at $6 mil? Holy crap. I don't know. I might have to rethink this, because what we could do is we could, like, you know, get a high draft pick, but it's only a 5-year GM though. Ooh, let me see, look at, I mean, Louis Eriksson's kind of copying Superb, man, but he's really low rated. He's already capped off. He'd be perfect. But I don't really want to copy Superb, man. I'm thinking maybe build for the future. Just looking at this more and more. Go after some really low-rated players and hope they progress in this season to, you know, go for a cup next season. Like, I'm just looking at some players. Gauntz, no. I mean, what I'm saying is, like, Boston has Dougie Hamilton. He's really good. He's 19 years old, 4.5 stars. He's already a 67 overall. And if we trade them somebody for like a now, because I was hoping it could be like a now team, but we might not be able to be a now team because just our team isn't that good. But I mean, we have Ryan Miller. That's the thing. So it's like, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what I want to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here, and then I'm going to think about what we're going to do. And the next episode, we're going to start making some trades and doing some signings. So until then.